Hey there, welcome to your practice. So this another in this series of waking up practices. And just one little thing that I'd like to say about these practices is that waking up can actually happen anytime during your day. So yes, the intention of these practices is to help you embrace the day, to wake up, to greet the day with your practice, with a short series of movements that helps to realign and reintegrate the efforts of the body, which is an amazing thing to do first thing in the morning before you start your day, but can actually really happen anytime during the day. And of course, as yoga, as this approach to life with the philosophy of yoga is one of unifying our efforts, a wake up practice, a wake up for the body, for the mind, for the breath can sometimes happen as your lunch break. It can sometimes happen at the end of the day to help you unwind sort of the habitual patterns that you trended into during the day. And sometimes we feel often like we don't have a lot of energy in any given moment. And sometimes it really truly is because we don't. And a lot of times, I would say the majority of times, is because the energy has just settled into a habitual pattern, whether it's for your work or for your concentration, or that's just how you go about your day. And so when you try to do other things, you feel like you don't have enough. So these waking up practices can be used really to wake yourself up at any moment during the day. But of course, if you can find a rhythm to do a little bit every morning, then I believe you'll really start to feel the effects of the yoga of life in your actual life. So whenever it is that you are choosing to watch this video, however it is that you're joining me today, welcome, enjoy, take a moment to create some space for your practice, make sure that you're free to move, and we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to begin laying down, so go ahead and find a comfortable position for your body, laying down on your mat or the floor. If your back is feeling a little tender, maybe you've been sitting for a long time, you can keep your knees bent and your feet flat to the floor, maybe even walking the feet out toward the edges of the mat and allowing the knees to fall in toward the center in constructive rest. If it feels okay for the back, of course, feel free to extend those legs underneath you and let the arms be a little bit away from the sides of the body. And as little by little we use the practice to become the alchemists of our own life, just do this little experiment with me today. Flip your palms to face down so that you're like holding on to the ground. Maybe today you feel like you need to hold on to the ground, who knows? But really hold on to the ground with your palms and take a deep breath here and just feel how that action settles into your body. And then go ahead and flip the palms back up to face the ceiling. And again, take a nice deep breath, just witnessing what, if any, change in sensation there is in your body. And remembering that we practice all this posturing to understand how we can be more comfortable in life in any given moment. So go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already, and just follow the sound of my voice for a few minutes here to begin the practice. And bring your concentration, your mind's eye, to the experience of your breathing. No need to change anything right off the bat, but just beginning to watch and feel and experience the moving in and moving out of the air, of the breath. How the inhale feels, how the exhale feels, and maybe how your body moves in response to the breath's movement. Bring your palms to rest over your low belly between the pubic bone and your belly button. And keep your mind's eye to the best of your ability on your breath, but feel your hands, right? Touching the warmth, the touch of your hands against your belly. And begin to deepen your breath a little bit, extending the inhale, making it more full, and extending the exhale, making it more complete. Little by little, as the breath grows naturally in the body, imagine that with each inhale, the air can dive all the way down in the body to begin to lift and fill the space underneath your hands. The exhale simply allows you to let go, to soften, to relax a little bit more. So the breath growing naturally and gracefully, a little broader, a little fuller. Beginning to feel, or maybe just imagine, that the breath each time can dive deep down into the body toward the pelvis, filling the space underneath your hands, feeling your hands gently rise with each inhale and gently fall with each exhale. Great. Take 2 more deep breaths like this. At the end of your second exhale, allow the breath just to return to a natural rhythm, an easy effort. And when you're ready, begin to stretch those arms up overhead. Stretch the legs down and just take a big, delicious stretch of the whole body, maybe wiggling the toes and the fingers a little bit to feel more space, and then spread the arms at shoulder height, palms facing up. Bend the knees, place the feet flat to the floor, and separate the feet wider than the hips. Good. Inhale here. As you exhale, just roll the head over to the right. Inhale back to the center, and exhale, roll the head to the left, keeping the head really nice and heavy. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, roll the head to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, roll the head to the left. Adding the knees to this movement. Inhale to the center. As the head goes right, the knees fall to the left. Inhale everything back to the middle. Exhale, head rolls left, knees fall right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, head right, knees left. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, head left, knees right. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale, gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, gentle twist. Come on back to the middle. Hug both knees into the chest. And just pull with your strong arms the knees a little closer to the shoulders so the sacrum rocks up away from your mat, and then let go just a little bit. And try that a few more times. Just a little rocking forward and back, but keeping the head and the shoulders heavy. The knees pull in and fall out. Pull in and fall out, creating some space, and then come to the center and a little rock right to left. Right to left, right to left. Great. Relax the arms by your sides. Lift the toes up to the sky and point and flex through the feet a few times, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Good. Hug the knees back into the chest. Drop the left foot down to the mat. The left knee stays bent. Hug that right knee into the chest, giving it a firm but loving hug. And then cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh, just below the knee, and spread your wings again, palms facing up. take a little rock here, right to left, right to left. Nice to find little movements in our positions to just remind ourselves we're never really stuck in life. And then rock all the way to the left and let the right foot land to the floor, keeping the shape of the legs. Breathe in deeply here. And as you exhale, can you melt your right shoulder toward the mat, toward the floor, any amount more? Good. Inhale back to the center. Bring the legs back to the center. Thread the right arm between the legs, left hand around the outer edge of the left thigh. Grasp the fingers together behind the left leg and pull gently with your arms the shape of the legs in this figure 4 toward your abdomen, toward your rib cage, toward your chest. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lift the forehead in the direction of the legs. Inhale, lower the shoulders down, relax the head. Exhale, draw the forehead up, maybe toward your right ankle. Good. Inhale, let the body relax. Place the left foot to the floor. Hug that right knee in one more time. Good. Hands by the sides of the body, lengthen the right leg up to the sky and super slow motion as you lower it down. When the heel is hovering just above the ground, pause for a moment and then bring the right foot in to join the left and have a deep breath here. Good. Lift the left ankle, cross it over your right thigh just below the knee and spread your arms like airplane wings once again. A little rock right to left here, right to left, right to left. Begin to find some space for this simple twist, and then keeping the legs in your figure 4 position, just let the whole shape fall to the right until maybe your left foot is connecting to the ground. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, melt the left shoulder toward your mat. Inhale again and exhale. Can you relax your right foot? Inhale, bring the whole shape back to the center. Thread the left arm between the legs, right arm around the outer edge of the right leg. Grasp your fingers together and a gentle pull of the legs, the shape in toward your body. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the forehead toward your left shin. Inhale to lengthen. Lower back down. Exhale, pull the forehead up and in a little bit more. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine back to the floor. Lower the right foot down and hug the left knee into the chest. Relax the arms by the sides of the body. Send the left toes high to the sky and super slow motion as you lower the leg all the way down. Hover the heel above the floor for just a pulse. And then bend the knee. Hug both knees into the chest. Any vulnerability in the back, just roll to one side and meet us in a seated position. Otherwise, draw the forehead up toward the knees and start to get a little momentum front and back and front and back. Try to be playful here as you rock and roll, maybe pausing a little bit between the shoulder blades and gently across the sacrum, finding some balance and fluidity to the roll, the massage for the spine, and then get enough momentum that you come right up into your Sukhasana, easy cross-legged position. Place the hands on the knees, let the top of the head float up toward the sky, and just let the shoulders fall away from the ears in a natural way. And tuck the chin to the chest, bring the right ear to the right shoulder, and begin to make a big circle with the head to the right. Good. Opening this area. Drop the chin to the chest, bring the right ear to the right shoulder, and begin to make a circle with the head to the right. Opening this area, the neck, the throat, the connection between the control tower and the rest of the body. And as you start to get the hang of it, maybe add your shoulders a little bit to this equation, just softening a little through the spine. And finding your way around in this spiraling, circling around to the right. Right. Come on back to the center. Spread your wings. Touch the right fingertips down and reach up and over with the left arm. Spin the rib cage up to the sky. Maybe look under that left arm. Breathe in and out. Come on through the center, switching sides. Left fingertips touch down. Right arm sweeps up and over. Bend as much as you need to into that bottom arm to give you space to rainbow up and over to the left. Look up underneath the right arm. Spin the rib cage open for a nice big deep breath. Come back up to the top. Gently unfold your right leg and send it out on a diagonal, maybe about 45 degrees. Place the right hand anywhere on top of that right leg. Reach your left arm out to the side and then come up and over as you slide the right hand toward the right ankle. Left arm sweeping up and overhead, up and over the left ear once again. Try to lengthen a little bit through the right side of the body. And as you exhale, maybe spinning the rib cage open just a little bit more toward the sky. Face relaxed, breath easy. Good. Come back up to a seat. Draw that right knee in and just place your right foot flat in front of your left. Take a hold of your right knee with your left hand. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale, sit up really nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist the spine to the right side, peeling that right shoulder open. If you feel you've got a little more room, hug the left elbow around the front of the right knee. And again, use an inhale to sit up really nice and tall. Exhale, twist, twist, maybe as a last offering, looking back over that right shoulder. Come on back to the front. Take a hold of the outer edge of that right foot and just draw it gently into your chest and have a few rocks right and left, right and left, right and left here. And then gently lower your foot down into Sukhasana, cross-legged position, and begin to walk forward with your hands any amount. Try to keep the palms connected to the ground so you feel steady and certain in your reach, and then lower the head between the arms. Maybe the forehead is reaching the floor. Maybe not quite yet, but wherever you are, relax your head and neck and take a deep breath. Good. Walk the hands back toward your legs. Place the hands wherever they land most easily. Tuck the chin to the chest, left ear to left shoulder, and up and around you go with the head. Repeating this circle on the other side. A few circles just with the head and neck, beginning to explore the capacity of the body for today, and then very gently beginning to incorporate the shoulders in and getting a little gush, a little softness to the circle as you spiral around and circle around. Good. Great. Come on back to the center. Spread your wings. Touch the left fingertips down, up and over you come with the right arm. Good. Inhale back to the center. Touch down with the right hand, and up and over you come with the left arm. Good. Come on back to the center. Gracefully unfold that left leg and extend it out on a diagonal in front of you. Place the left hand to the top of the left leg anywhere it lands. Right arm extends to the right. And up and over you come once again, bending into the left elbow, sweeping up and over the right ear with the right arm. As you inhale, see if you can lengthen the left side of the body, the bottom side of the body, any amount more. And as you exhale, spin your heart open toward the ceiling, maybe looking up underneath the right arm. Inhale, come on back up to a seat, bend that left leg in and step the left foot right in front of the right. Take a hold of the left knee with your right hand, place the left hand to the mat behind you. Inhale, offer your heart a little bit up and forward. Exhale, twist open to the left. Again, if you've got a little space and it feels okay for the spine, go ahead and hug your right elbow around the front of that left knee. Inhale, sit up a little taller. Exhale, twist through the rib cage. Twist, twist. Maybe looking back behind you as a last offering, but keeping the forehead relaxed. Come on back to the front. Take a hold of the outer edge of that left foot. Draw your foot in toward the chest and just have a little rock right to left, right to left, right to left. Come back to the center and gently lower the left foot back to Sukhasana. And then have a walk forward once again. Palms connecting down to the ground, 10 fingers spreading wide, hips nice and heavy. Relax the ears between the upper arms and have a big deep breath or two. The forehead tumbling in the direction of the floor. Great. Walk the hands back, bring yourself to a seat, and then begin to crawl your way forward to your hands and your knees. As you climb your way forward, just check that your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, cow, lift the head and tailbone. Soften the belly. Exhale, cat, round through the spine. Press the mat away. 2 more times like this. Inhale, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly, melt the heart. Exhale, spread between the shoulder blades. Rock the weight a little forward to your fingertips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round, draw the belly up and in. Good. Come on back to a neutral spine. Step that right leg back behind you and lift it parallel to the mat. Come up to your left fingertips. Take your eyes, your gaze to the front edge of the mat and hold it steady there as you reach the left arm forward. Inhale, reach and stretch in opposite directions. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath the belly, round the spine a lot. Inhale, reach and stretch, expand out into space. Exhale, curl in, hug in. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the back like cat pose. Good. Inhale, reach and stretch. Pause here. Bend that right knee, reach the left hand back and see if you can find a connection between hand and foot. If the connection isn't being found today, don't worry. Just hold steady in your balance and breathe easy. If you made the connection, kick that foot up and back behind you and offer your heart forward and up in front of you. Try to relax the face and the forehead. Enjoy all the wiggles of the dance of stability. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, reach the hand forward, the leg back. Exhale, touch them both down. Inhale, cow, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, touch the big toes, separate your knees a lot, sit the hips back to the heels, and walk the body forward to child's pose. Inhale here, and as you exhale, just melt the heart toward your mat. Inhale, maybe spider curl the fingertips a little farther forward, and then as you exhale, relax the arms, relax the head. Relax the chest, relax the hips. Good. Look forward between the hands, glide forward once again, and take a second to establish a good steady position. Send the left leg back behind you, lift it parallel to the mat, come to the right fingertips, take your eyes to the front edge of your mat, and once you're steady, reach the right arm forward. Good. Inhale, reach and stretch forward and back. Exhale, elbow to knee, under the belly. Inhale, reach and stretch in opposite directions. Exhale, curl in. If you're tumbling and wiggling, great. Inhale, reach and stretch. Learn to be graceful even as life rocks you. Exhale, curl in. Pull in, inhale, reach and stretch, pause here. Bend the left knee, reach the right hand back, and see if you can make a connection between hand and foot. Both sides of the body often carry different messages, so maybe one side is a little easier than the other. Kick the foot back up behind you and lift your chest forward and up. Do your best not to compare the sides, but just work with what you're finding. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Breathe in, release the connection, reach the arm forward, the leg back. Exhale, hand down, knee down. Inhale, cow, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, touch your big toes, separate the knees, and let the hips glide back toward child's pose once again. Spider crawl those fingertips forward in space. Inhale here. Feel some length in the spine. As you exhale, really sit the hips back toward the heels. Look between the hands, glide forward to the hands and the knees, draw the knees in toward one another again. Tuck the toes behind you, slide the weight back in space just a little bit, and see all your 10 fingers really spreading wide. As you're ready, press down and forward with the hands, lift the hips toward Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Keep the knees really bent, heels lifted. Begin to bend one knee and then the other here, right and left, taking your dog for a little walk. Great. Come on back to the center, glide forward to a high push-up position. Good. Gently lower the right knee to the mat. On an exhale, just flatten your left foot down. Inhale, reach the left arm high to the sky. It's a slightly unsteady base, but enjoy all those little wiggles. Try to relax your face. Maybe look up to your left fingertips. Take a nice deep breath in. If you want a little extra challenge, just let the left foot float away from the mat. And then have another nice deep breath in here. If you try that and it doesn't feel good, or you tumble over, just come on back, give it another try, or be content to have your foot on the ground and enjoy that too. But everyone, please lower your left foot down. Reach that left arm up and overhead, a big delicious stretch through the left side of the body. And one last offering here. Slide your hips forward in space and slide your chest backwards in space. See if you can open through the front of the body just a little bit more. And then drop that left hand down to the mat. Draw the left knee to join the right. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tuck the toes behind you. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Good. Glide forward to a high push-up position. You've got this. Lower the left knee down to the mat and just flatten the right foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Once you've got your steadiness, lift the right arm high to the sky. Again, a little bit unsteady base here, so all those little wiggles, the normal dance of you finding your steadiness. But if you want a little extra challenge, float the right leg up, away from the mat. The dance might get a little more vigorous, but keep breathing, keep your face soft, and enjoy the efforts of the body. Good. Lower the right foot back to the mat, sweep the right arm up overhead, making a long line of energy from the outer edge of the right foot through the right fingertips. A big deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, touch the right hand down, bring the right knee in. Sit the hips back to the heels and just return to Sukhasana, a nice, easy seat. Place the hands where they feel comfortable. Feel the hips steady, maybe even just taking a little rock right to left to really feel settled there. And sit up nice and tall, like the tips of the ears are floating up toward the sky. And then close the eyes. Let the mind wander back in the direction of the breath. Feel the regenerated, restored energy flowing and pulsing through the body. And here for the last few moments, once again, just make the breath a little fuller, a little deeper. Each inhale diving deep down into the low belly, and each exhale emptying completely, making space for what is next. Count to yourself 2 or 3 nice deep breaths with your imagination, again, inviting the breath deep down toward the pelvis, filling even the space of the low belly, the low back, across the tops of the hips. As you feel the breath more fulfilled, more free in the body, just taking a last moment to connect with the natural intelligence of the breath, each inhale, a new inspiration, a filling up, a restoring, each exhale, a softening, finding comfort, perhaps even a letting go. And with the energy of the body more harmonized and rejuvenated, carrying this natural intelligence of the breath into your day, into your afternoon, into your evening. Filling up when you need to, taking a longer inhale, and softening into more challenging situations by maybe taking a slightly longer exhale. And bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Always just a simple gesture of gratitude for waking up each day and trying again. And thank you so much for joining the practice today, this morning, this evening, and I'll see you next time.